Political victories and setbacks and reversals and drama in D.C. has people thinking, what's going on at the Biden White House? John Avalon with a reality check.
Yeah, for an administration sometimes seen as boring, it has been a roller coaster 10 days for President Biden. It began with Biden at the G20, recommitting America to the fight against climate change, while world leaders backed Biden's call for a global corporate minimum tax, a very big deal. Then in Tuesday's elections, Democrats got a major brushback pitch, losing Virginia for the first time since 2009 and only narrowly holding on to the New Jersey governorship, a state Biden won by double digits a year ago. But that same day, before the polls closed, the Dow Jones Industrial Average closed above 3,600 for the first time ever. On Wednesday, America passed the horrific milestone of 750,000 citizens dead from COVID. The same week, the children over the age of 5 began receiving the vaccine. On Friday morning, a jobs report showing the economy roaring back with 531,000 new jobs in October, bringing the unemployment rate to its lowest level since the pandemic began. And then late Friday night, after umpteen failed infrastructure weeks, Congress finally passed Biden's signature $1.2 trillion bipartisan infrastructure bill, the most ambitious investment since the Eisenhower administration. Now, that's enough highs and lows over 1 week to make your head spin. But it's on the back of polling that shows that 71% of Americans believe that our country is on the wrong track. So it begs the question, are things actually better under President Biden? Well, let's take a step back. In January, when Biden took office, the unemployment rate was 6.2%. Now it's at 4.6%. On Inauguration Day, only 16.5 million vaccinations had been administered. Now it's more than 400 million. In fact, since January, America's gained a record 5 million jobs, with wages jumping by the largest amount in 20 years, particularly for lower-income workers. The median family's checkbook balance is now 50% higher than it was in 2019, according to the J.P. Morgan Institute, while child poverty is on track to be cut in half, according to the Urban Institute. And for what it's worth, the deficit actually decreased this fiscal year. But here's the thing. All those gains aren't translating to optimism about the economy. Get this. An October 2021 poll from Gallup found that as job markets set records, 68% of Americans thought the economy was actually getting worse. Or, as the New York Times put it, Americans are flush with cash and jobs. They also think the economy is awful. So what accounts for this disconnect? Well, two things primarily: inflation and gas prices. As the economy's come roaring back, inflation has spiked to 5.4%. Now that's almost double the recent annual rate, but far below the bad old days between 1968 and 82, when the average annualized inflation rate was 7.5%. Stimulus payments may have contributed to this rise, as well as frustrating supply chain delays as the world reopens from COVID. The bottom line is that inflation on everyday items can wipe out wage gains for many families. And they feel this pain at the pump as well, with gas prices spiking to levels last seen in 2014. So while we're nowhere near stagflation, this combination erodes confidence, compounded on the street level by the rise in violent crime and murders that began before Biden took office. According to Gallup, Biden's average approval rating is 51% over the course of his term, but his most recent poll, 42%, is the lowest of any modern president at this point except Donald Trump, who clocked in at 37% in October of his first year. Look, in politics, perception often becomes reality. And President Biden doesn't take personal credit for stock market highs the way Donald Trump did. The Biden administration is less chaotic on any given day than on any given day under Trump. Its accomplishments are no less dramatic. But messaging matters. So does the need to put out clear wins on the board and have them connect with people's everyday lives, beyond the relentless partisan din. After losing Virginia and then finally passing the infrastructure bill, maybe, just maybe, Democrats have gotten the message. And that's your reality check.
Maybe. John Avalon, thank you very much for that.